Have you ever wondered how the economic stability of one country could affect an entire continent? Welcome to Fact Finder. Let's take a trip back in time to the post-World War II era, a period that was instrumental in shaping the economic landscape of Germany, and by extension, Europe. In the wake of World War II, Germany was a divided nation, physically split into East and West, each half grappling with different economic realities. As the West received a lifeline in the form of the Marshall Plan, the East found itself ensnared in a stagnant socialist economy. The Marshall Plan, a U.S. initiative designed to rebuild Europe after the war, played a pivotal role in West Germany's recovery. This aid package, totaling over $12 billion, was a catalyst for unprecedented economic growth in West Germany. It funded the rebuilding of infrastructure, the stimulation of industries, and the creation of jobs, setting the stage for the Wirtschaftswunder, or economic miracle, that would follow. Meanwhile, East Germany, under the influence of the Soviet Union, was grappling with a socialist economy. Here the story was quite different. Despite attempts to implement a planned economy, East Germany struggled with low productivity, a lack of innovation, and a stagnant standard of living. The disparity between the thriving West and the struggling East was stark, a divide that would only grow wider with time. Fast forward to 1990, when the Berlin Wall fell and Germany was reunified. This event exposed the economic disparities between the East and West that had been festering for decades. The West was an economic powerhouse with a robust market economy, while the East was still trying to shake off the shackles of its socialist past. Reflecting on this period, it becomes clear that the post-World War II era was more than just a chapter in history. It laid the groundwork for Germany's future economic successes and challenges. It was a time of division and unity, of struggle and triumph, and ultimately, it set the stage for the Germany we know today. The post-World War II era laid the groundwork for Germany's future economic successes and challenges. Fast forward to the early 2000s, and Germany was experiencing an economic boom. As the new millennium dawned, this European powerhouse found itself riding a wave of prosperity, particularly in the technology and automotive sectors. German corporations and small businesses alike were thriving, bolstered by a robust domestic market and growing international trade. In this era, the technology sector in Germany was taking giant strides. A slew of startups were springing up, fueled by a spirit of innovation and a steady influx of investment capital. They were breaking ground in fields like software development, biotechnology, and renewable energy. This period also saw the rise of global tech titans from Germany, gaining reputation for their technological prowess and innovative solutions. Parallel to this, the German automotive industry was revving up. Brands like Volkswagen, Porsche, and Mercedes were not just surviving, but thriving. They were making strides in design, performance, and manufacturing efficiency, churning out vehicles that were the envy of the world. The Made in Germany label on a car became synonymous with quality, reliability, and prestige. However, as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. As the decade progressed, the German economy started facing significant challenges. The energy sector found itself in a crisis. An over-reliance on Russian energy, coupled with a shift away from nuclear power, led to serious supply concerns. Meanwhile, the digital technology sector started lagging behind, struggling to keep pace with rapid advancements in other parts of the world. The industrial sector, long considered the backbone of the German economy, also had its share of struggles. Traditional industries found it difficult to adapt to the changing economic landscape. They were grappling with issues such as increasing competition from emerging economies, regulatory pressures, and changing consumer behavior. Despite these hurdles, Germany's automotive industry, with heavyweights like Volkswagen, Porsche, and Mercedes, was poised for success. The challenges were significant, but so too was the determination to overcome them. The stage was set for the next act in the saga of Germany's economic journey. But every success story has its challenges, and Germany is no exception. In the global arena, Germany's automotive industry has been a significant player with iconic brands like Volkswagen, Porsche, and Mercedes. However, recent years have seen this industry navigating some rough waters. Supply chain issues, a phenomenon not isolated to Germany but affecting industries worldwide, have led to significant production delays. The global economy, once roaring, has cooled considerably. This downturn has had a ripple effect, causing a slump in the demand for automobiles. The industry is also dealing with the transition to electric vehicles. This shift is not just about changing the type of engines cars run on, but it's about rethinking the entire automobile production process. Germany, despite its technological prowess, has been slow in making this transition, and this delay has put its automotive industry at a disadvantage. On top of these, protectionist measures in the United States have had a substantial impact on German exports. The U.S., traditionally a significant market for German automobiles, has been less welcoming due to these measures. This development has put additional pressure on an already struggling industry. These challenges, while significant, are not insurmountable. However, they require a strategic approach, innovative thinking, and a willingness to adapt to changing global trends. The automotive industry is not just about producing cars. It is a symbol of Germany's economic might and technological advancements. Its success or failure has a considerable impact on the country's overall economic health. But the automotive industry is not the only sector facing challenges. The country is dealing with a talent crunch. The shortage of skilled workers, particularly in the tech industry, has risen significantly. This shortage is not just about filling vacancies, it's about ensuring that Germany continues to be a leader in innovation and technology. In addition to these industry-specific challenges, Germany is grappling with a talent crunch. The road ahead is challenging, but with the right strategies and policies, Germany can overcome these obstacles. The world is watching as this economic giant navigates these challenging times. Scene script. Political instability and a talent crunch might seem like domestic issues, but their implications reach far beyond Germany's borders. Let's delve into the complex political landscape of Germany. Coalition disputes are nothing new in politics, but they've become increasingly prominent in Germany. Parties battle for power and influence, often leading to a stalemate that hampers decision-making and policy implementation. This internal friction creates an environment of uncertainty, which isn't conducive to economic growth or stability. In addition to these coalition disputes, we've seen the rise of the far-right Alternative for Deutschland, or AfD. This party, with its anti-immigration stance, is a stark contrast to the traditionally inclusive policies of Germany. The AfD's growth has not only created a more divided political landscape, but it also poses a significant threat to the social fabric of the nation. This internal political instability is troubling enough on its own, but it also raises concerns about Germany's role within the European Union. As the economic powerhouse of the EU, Germany's stability, or lack thereof, has a direct impact on the stability of the Union itself. If Germany stumbles, the ripple effects could be felt across the continent. The European Union, as a beacon of democracy and freedom, relies on the stability of its member nations. If one of its key players is grappling with internal strife, it raises questions about the future of the Union. It's not just about economics. It's about maintaining a united front in a world that's increasingly fragmented and fraught with challenges. So, what does this mean for the EU? Well, it means that the stability of the Union could be at risk if Germany's internal issues are not addressed. It highlights the need for a cohesive political strategy, not just within Germany, but across the European Union. As we can see, the challenges faced by Germany today pose a threat not only to its own stability, but also to the stability of the European Union. This isn't just a German problem, it's a European problem, and it's one that requires a European solution. It's a reminder that in our interconnected world, no country is an island, and the actions or inactions of one nation can have far-reaching consequences.